Today, I will tell you guys the story of Dungeonfy, an MMORPG Minecraft server I've been working on for the past half year. I've got quite a bit to unload in this video, so make sure to sit back, relax, grab a snack, and I hope you guys enjoy. In the March of this year, I created Dungeonfy as a server where I could mess around and test my code with the plugin script. I never expected players to actually spend so much time grinding it. Here's an example of one of my random custom crafts I didn't even use on Dungeonfy. Way back then, there wasn't actually much to do on Dungeonfy, and the only boss that was really available to the public was the Illusioner, which you are seeing right now. However, really quickly, the player base realized you could cheese it easily with a water pond right next to the boss arena. Basically, the Illusioner would get slowed down and stuck in the water, and all of its, illusions would also get stuck in the water, making it very, very easy to kill the boss with little to no effort. Let me introduce you to one of the most influential and hardworking developers, Cosmos_. He is the reason this amazing pyramid sun god themed boss fight exists. Although this boss fight doesn't look like it would take too long to make, this alone took him well over 3 months to make. Quick shout out to one of our most hardworking developers, Dr. Bone, as he played a very important part in the development of this desert dungeon. After around 2 weeks, the server sorta just died. I guess players were getting bored of doing the same thing every day, which was just grinding the Illusioner because it gave a lot of money. In June of this year, I decided I was going to start working on Dungeonfy again, as I noticed people really enjoyed it and had a lot of fun, so yeah. Now at this point, the server was getting pretty popular, averaging like max players on Minehut a day, which was a new thing for me, so I was excited. Literally, my entire staff team was talking about how we should switch off of Minehut and onto a dedicated server host so we could fit more players and that it would be less laggy. This is where a player by the name of Swordcraft, who I trusted and is incredibly helpful when it comes to writing code, decided that he would pay and help us host a dedicated server. Everything was going great, except for the fact that we didn't know how to attract new players, cause on Minehut there's this feature where it's visible to the public and literally anyone on Minehut can join through the random server button or searching my name. And yeah, we just weren't gaining new players, which was a bad thing. Instead of working on Dungeonfy, I was playing Skyblock. Biggest mistake ever. I'm really sorry to those who really enjoyed Dungeonfy, as it went on for like a month and a half before I decided to make another update. I decided I was going to push out one last update before school started, because after school started I wouldn't be able to play as much, meaning I can't develop as much content. And most of the player base was already in school, so they couldn't play as much as they used to. So, what's next for Dungeonfy? This is 7Bicycle718, or you may know him as Chickenman0426. He's a pretty active member in the community, and he's the one who supplied the footage for this video. I decided that I would be handing off Dungeonfy to him, as he is pretty good at coding with script, and he has a lot more creative ideas than I do. Before I end the video, I'm just gonna shout out some of the most active members in the community.